Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Stellaris. This is a continuation of our History of Paradox series, the final culmination of all of those other games, and we are playing as the survivors of New Brittany. A little bit of a nod back to our original CK2 run, where we eventually formed the Empire of Brittany. So that is where we're at. We are also an empire here again. We have an Empress. She is named after Empress Amberja, as she is named after the greatest Empress of our CK2 run, the one that gave us, the most, just kind of the greatest growth and prosperity of our empire. So she was named after her, and so it seemed fitting to have her be our leader here. But anyway, we are going to go ahead and just keep going.
Anomaly found.
Another anomaly found. This one is actually seems to be a little bit more. Within our realm, because it's not what I'm looking for. Sorry, I'm trying to think and talk at the same time. This one, we're only routine still, but it looks like the skill level doesn't need to be that high. So we'll go ahead and research this one while we are here, and I think that's going to be fine. Oh, we got another science ship. That was fast. All right, science ship, you're going to go out. Since this one's going to kind of come around this way, why don't you come out this way? Or did you not get built yet? Oh, you need a leader, I'm guessing. And we're going to have to recruit a new one, I'm assuming. Let's see, we got research speed, statecraft, research speed biology, and research speed propulsion. Well, none of those are especially helpful. We'll just go with the youngest one here, Jose Alvarez, and I think that'll be fine. We're going to recruit you and grab you for our science ship. Now, can you do this? Yes, you can. Go survey. We are running at fastest speed for right now.
Evading hostile fleet.
Uh-oh, what's going on here? ISS Nomad, is that a hostile hijacked fleet in docks and is currently attempting to evade them? Uh-oh. Alright, let's slow down for a second. Sonified science. The ISS Acuity crew has succeeded in isolating a signal embedded with an unusual pattern of interference in the Discida system. The signal is a song, a complex sonification of an advanced mathematical equation, to be precise, and one that science officer Dolores Rosario cannot seem to get out of their head. Who or what may have composed the song remains unknown, though its complexity infers an incredible level of technological sophistication regarding subspace harmonics. The signal's geodesics suggest a point of origin from outside of our galaxy. So we do get some research points here. That's awesome. We have to worry about that here in a moment. Centuries ago, the Temple of Unity. Centuries ago, a group of radical priests and their devoted followers on New Brittany broke away from the established religions to form their own church. These extremists call themselves the Temple of Unity and have been responsible for many atrocities and acts of terror over the years. Although they have kept a low profile in modern times, we recently learned that many of their agents have infiltrated our military. These renegades have secretly been diverting resources to the construction of a small fleet of starships at a hidden facility on New Brittany. When their treachery was revealed, the cultists blasted into orbit on their ships and fled to Tranchit. They must be stopped.
Situation log.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and pause for a second, and let's get in here. Let us, they're over here at 104 strength, with our ships over here at 168, so we're at least a little bit stronger. We don't currently have an admiral. It's probably a really good idea for us to go ahead and pick up an admiral at this point. Oh, we cannot recruit one because we don't have enough energy. How much does it cost? 200 energy. So we'll be able to recruit one here very soon, but not quite yet. I don't know if we want to go into battle without an admiral. I don't know if it's the same as in the other Paradox games where without a leader you're kind of in a really bad place or not. If they come attack us, I will do something, but if we can hold off, I will go ahead and hold off for a second until we get enough to get an admiral. We're only 2 away at this point. Traditions available. We have enough unity to adopt a new tradition. Ah, nice.
The tradition screen displays the tradition trees available to our empire. A tradition tree must first be adopted before any traditions within it can be unlocked.
So this reminds me a lot of maybe like Civilization 5's, kind of ideologies and things of that nature, where you have to adopt it and then you kind of go down through it and get some more bonuses along the way. So kind of has a similar vibe to it, and I think that's fine. So yeah, I don't know. We have expansion. Let's read these before I actually hover over them. Expansion, obviously, we must expand our civilization to new systems and planets or risk eventual extinction. Sounds very much like us. Domination. If we do not impose our will on others, they will inevitably impose theirs on us. Oof. Definitely like the idea of fighting for ourselves as well. Prosperity. There's no better indicator of success or failure of a star nation than the strength of its economy. I have tried to get a really strong economy in a lot of my other games as well. Trying to build up the trade, trying to make sure that we have plenty of money to do whatever we needed. So that one kind of plays in as well. Harmony. Few things can match the strength of a content populace working towards a common goal. I mean, obviously that's good. I don't know if that feels like us, though. Discovery. Our curiosity about the universe is what got us this far, and there's still so much left to discover. I like discovery a little bit. Diplomacy. The surest way to destroy your enemies is to make them your friends. I don't know. I mean, again, obviously diplomacy is always good, but I don't know if that plays into what we are. And the supremacy. The future of this galaxy belongs to those who are strong enough to seize it. I do like supremacy as well. I do think these kind of go hand in hand a little bit, but I think expansion might be our first one. Does increase colony development speed, really help us expand a lot quicker, and can get us, cheaper starbase upkeep and population growth, things like that. More new colonies start with one additional pop. I like that. Why not? We're expansionist first, and then some of these other ones might start, fitting in as time goes by. All right, we'll go ahead and jump on that. Again, we obviously know about the hostile fleet. And we are 1 month away from getting us an admiral, and then we'll go ahead and attack them with our... Actually, you know what? Might be able to get another ship out in time. Come to think of it. That will obviously help. How long does it take? Actually, I think it takes 2 months. But that's, you know what? We'll wait for the other ship, which will also line up, pretty well with our admiral as well. And that'll make sure that we do have a critical mass of strength over these other guys. Alright, so there we go. We can go ahead and grab the wrong thing. Grab the admiral. Recruit. What do we got here? Ship fire rate and sublight speed. Ship hull points. Ship weapons damage, but less disengagement chance. Okay, so we're a little more kind of get in there, but not necessarily flee again. This one's aggressive, and this one is gale speed. More evasive, more sublight speed. Let's go with the ship fire rate. I like it. Take Amelia Fleming here, and then as soon as we get our new ship, we will go after these guys over here. Currently, our construction ship is not doing anything, although we do have some guys here. But I bet, is there anywhere else you can go? You can come over here. Let's go ahead and build that over that way, and then our science ship. Hello, where are you at? Oh, did you stick around because you got disrupted? I'm guessing that's exactly what happened. All right, well, we'll wait till our...
Evading hostile fleet.
Oh, you can't even move, huh? Really? I guess I could turn that off because obviously they're not coming after them, but we're about to get our ships out there, so it's going to be fine. A leader has gained a level. Dolores. She might actually be able to go back after that other thing that we found and research that one. Anomaly.
Construction complete.
Alright, so there we go. We're up to 5. So we're going to take our 5 ships, who does not have the leader that we actually picked up, and go attack these guys over here. Double the attack power, double the overall strength, I should say. I think that's going to be pretty good. Should end well. We'll zoom in here. Why not? This is our very first battle. Let's watch this one. Oh, hello. A little hard to get the zoom right.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh, here we go. And we're attacking. They have basically the same look of ships as we do. Probably similar technologies. We're currently winning. Although we're about to lose one of our ships, it looks like. Or maybe that was just a shield or something. Actually, I think that was just a shield. Cultist ship disabled. Our valiant space forces have skillfully disabled a ship in the Cultist Armada. It is mostly intact, and we are picking up faint signals of life inside its holes. Its hull, I should say. Once we have eliminated all threats in the immediate vicinity, we should conduct a boarding operation to secure any survivors. Then maybe it'll tell us more about the ultimate motives of the Temple of Unity.
Situation log updated.
Alright, we almost got... Oh, that must be the one we disabled. Then we got this one. We're about to be killed. Yeah, we actually are about to lose a ship, but it looks like we did ultimately survive. Combat 1, perfect. Cool, they lost 2. We lost none. And abnormal conditions. As our science ship scans the surface of 2A, it becomes quite clear that we have found something out of the ordinary. The moon's magnetic field is way out of sync with what is expected of its type. We will surely come across even more irregularities like this as we survey new planets, and should not underestimate their impact on our expansion. A planetary modifier appears on there. Okay, so that's that. I think this will just pop up, I'm assuming, right, at some point? Or do we actually have to...
The situation log displays a list of all currently available special
Guess we have to research
and various
it.
other points of interest. New items will likely appear as we begin
All
exploring.
right, looks like it'll take us 60 days. All right, in the meantime then, we should safely be able to take our construction ship. And... oh no, it's actually doing its thing. It appears, right? No, it's not. Oh, I was looking at the science ships. Those science ships are there. I thought that was actually starting to do something. Construction ship, come over here and build us a research station like we asking you to do. And you are now finally moving to where you need to be. Perfect. Are you done down here? Nope. You are still doing your thing. Everybody is currently moving. Perfect. Much longer on our technologies. Yeah, we've got a little ways to go.
Ships has just surveyed a world that would make an excellent candidate for our first colony. It is of the same planet class as our home world, so our colonists should be quite comfortable there.
Oh, did we find another tomb world? Really? No, it's tropical. Oh, okay. Our home world is technically tropical, but our first world is considered a tomb world as well.
Complete.
Boarding action. Though the survivors offered stiff resistance, our boarding party was able to secure several prisoners from the disabled cultist starship. From them we have learned that this conspiracy goes far deeper than we initially suspected. The agents of the Temple of Unity include several flag officers and high-ranking officials within our government. Mass arrests are being made on New Brittany, and all assets belonging to this cult have been seized. However, several of the starships they built in secret remain unaccounted for, and the upper echelon of the cult's leadership have vanished. We have picked up faint ion trails leading to several outlying systems. I'm guessing this is going to be a story that we will be continuing with as the game progresses. Let us come over here, and can we colonize this, or do we have to... I forget how the colonization works, to be honest. I'm not sure if we can just swing over here and colonize this, or if we have to stretch our borders before we can colonize or anything like that. But you know what? Why don't we get us a colony ship, and find out. Best way to know is to try. We have enough of everything except the alloys, so we need 200 alloys. So we'll wait for that. That is fine. We'll get that here soon. Our other ship is over there doing its thing. So far, so good. I'm assuming you are repairing. Fleet can be repaired, so you're actually not currently repairing, huh? How am I going to do this? Where are you? No. So if I click on... how do I tell you to repair? Return... just return to their home base. Alright. Maybe that'll auto-repair you once you get there.
System survey complete.
Oh, no, there we go. That's the repair. System survey completed. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and have you come... actually, you know what? Why don't you come back over here and check out this anomaly? No, I guess it's already doing it. Perfect. Alright, and go back up to at least speed 2 for now. Are you repairing now? I don't know if I can tell. There you go. You are repairing now. Alrighty. So you're not moving anywhere? Did I not tell you to move? Or are you moving? Oh no, you're just entering the hyperlane. Okay. I gotta be patient. You're getting there.
Construction complete.
Construction completed. Let's grab our construction ship. Is there anything you can do still in this system? I don't think so. I mean, we can start like adding star bases and things like that out here, but I don't know if with just 4 energy, I don't know if that's what we want to do. We may wait till we get a better system before start doing some star bases. All right, so we are fully repaired on our fleet. A leader has gained a level. Perfect. Our governor, actually. Cool. I like it. All right, so you're still surveying. You are still investigating. You guys are completely repaired. Oh, and we need to get enough alloys to try and get us a colony ship, which we will have next month. Unemployed pops that could be put to work. Oh, that's something else we could be doing. We could be building buildings and things. All right, fair enough. It is good that it showed us that. Unemployed plops of the following species, the survivors, which is all we have, obviously. So what does this do? So I guess it tells us how many jobs we have based on the buildings that we build. Can we also upgrade these at some point? Disable, repair. Maybe if we get certain technologies. Obviously, it doesn't look like we have anything at the moment. And I'm assuming the way we get our unemployed guys some jobs is we pick some of these things up. So with that in mind, so this will give us soldier jobs. This will give us priest jobs. So we do have the temple thing that we can build. You know, being spiritual and stuff like that, I feel like, you know, at least building a temple everywhere sounds like a decent idea. Priests turn consumer goods into unity, society research, and amenities. All right, fair enough. That's kind of cool. More amenities, more unity and stuff like that. Can't go wrong. And since this is our special thing because of our what's the word? I guess one of our beliefs or whatever it's called. I think we'll go ahead and why not? We'll go ahead and pick that up. Did that actually use some of our? What did that use to build? Oh, just minerals. Perfect. So we are still saving our alloys. Trying to get used to the difference between the alloys and the minerals, because everything I think used to just be minerals, food, and energy, and that was it. Solar Sailor. We have discovered an abandoned solar... Oh, that's right. This is the solar sail ship in orbit around Hithara 3. The sublight vessel was built by an unknown culture and appears to be several thousand years old. One of the massive sails has a large tear where some kind of object passed through, most likely a meteoroid, which appears to have disabled the vessel. Although the technology of the ship is severely outdated, it does possess some interesting engineering design choices. So we do get some engineering research there. Perfect. And we do have some exotic gas in this system. So actually that might be worth building a starbase just for the exotic gas. Although I don't know exactly what the exotic gas does for us yet, but and it does look like we do need the exotic gas extraction technology to be able to do anything with it, but that's okay. We're going to come back down here, survey this system, and continue on our merry way at this point. Oh, we're at 200. Perfect. Shipyard. Colony ship. We'll take some of our survivors. Sounds good to me. It's going to take a little while to build, but we should be fine. Let's go ahead and bump up to speed 3 for a bit.
System survey complete.
System survey. Not a lot over here, huh? Just the research station. Well, let's grab you. You're actually apparently returning this way. It's not what I want. Go ahead and survey the system.
Evading hostile fleet.
Oh, hello. What do you got over here? Pause for a second. Cultist Marauders. Oh, it's a Temple of the Unity. All right. Well, let's grab our main fleet. Let's head on over there. See if we can deal with those guys. We're still 2-1 over their strength at the moment, although it might be a good idea to continue to adding to our own fleet. Don't currently have the alloys for it, I don't think. All right, so our side ship wasn't able to go that direction. Why don't you try going about this way then? See what's out there while we're waiting on clearing this thing out.
Construction complete.
New Brittany finished its construction queue. Let's come back over here. So we don't have any more unemployed. It could be a combination of the colony ship and the temple. In fact, we actually have an available job currently, which is one of the priest jobs. Where do the priest jobs show up, by the way? Does it show up on one of these things? Or are these completely separate? I think these are separate, aren't they? So interesting. I still don't know if I completely understand this, but that's okay. We'll keep trucking along and we'll figure it out. Traditions available. Oh, enough unity for another tradition. So new colonies start with 1 additional pop. Seems kind of relevant since we're about to drop a new colony down, hopefully. Starbase influence cost reduced by 10%. Well, this would be if we wanted to put a lot more starbases down. I think we're going to be getting a colony down before we get a starbase down, unless we need to expand our borders before we can do the colony, which that also makes sense. I'm just not sure yet. So we're going to go ahead and start. We'll start with this. And if we find out the other one's the way it needs to go, then so be it. Hostile fleet present. We are going to go over there and attack. Our scientists have leveled up. Always helpful to have that. We should be fine. We might lose a ship. Oh, we did lose a ship. But we obviously destroyed them pretty heavily. The cultist fleet operating in the Uxpheri system has been destroyed in battle. Pause for a second. Colossal impact crater hints that something big collided with the surface of this planet once. Well, we definitely should be fine to research. Yeah, should be good. Go ahead and research real quick. You guys go ahead and go back home to repair.
Construction complete.
That is the construction of our colony ship. So can you come over here? Can we even just very explicitly say colonize this? Okay, so we can only colonize things within our borders. Makes logical sense to me. I just wasn't sure. I think it's okay to go ahead and send you over there. But can we then take our colony ship and can we put a... not colony ship, construction ship, sorry. Can we build a starbase out here? We have enough of the... what is this one called? Influence. And we have enough alloys as of right now. So let's go ahead and build a starbase out there so we can go ahead and plant down our very first colony and go from there. I thought that's how it worked. I just couldn't remember. So obviously it's very easy to find out. And I'm okay with that. We could have already had the starbase built, but not going to be a problem, I don't think. Asteroid Collision. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Evigmar 3 at some point during the previous 1,000 years in what must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found on the planet in the vicinity of the impact crater. Very cool. So we do have some minerals over there. There is our construction ship. Here comes our colony ship. A little bit slower, apparently. Another leader has gained some experience. Construction was actually going pretty fast. All right, there you go. Actually, since we have some alloys, let's go ahead and keep working on our fleet. Let's go ahead and add to it. Oh, it says 4 or 5. Is it going to auto build one? Or... so it's 98 alloys to reinforce fleet. Is that because that's exactly how much it costs? It is. Well, that's kind of cool. So if I just click on that, you're just going to auto build. I like that fleet thing then. Wow, that's really cool. So we can just set up our fleet template and then whenever we need to get it back to exactly what it was, we just reinforce from that. It's probably not new, but I definitely like it. I don't know if I've seen a lot of that in some of the videos I've watched, but that's definitely very cool. Construction ship is done. Colony ship should be able to go ahead and colonize over here now. Sure, just set up Prime. That sounds fine. We'll just name it after the star. And we'll head over there. Once we get this done, I think I will probably call the episode there, but I do kind of want to see this. Let's go ahead and take our construction ship. Can we just right-click on this? Actually, let's go back to the map. Can we just right-click on here? There are 2 mining stations. Okay, so that will build both mining stations in order, and that will work.
Complete. Congratulations on having colonized a new world. Our colonists are now in the process of building their first settlement, but it will take time for them to become self-sufficient.
So the colony will be a drain on our resources until the first settlement has been completed. So take care not to colonize too many planets at once. Perfect logical sense to me. Debris field. Hold off for a second. Let's look at our the survivors colony. All right, I should have renamed it a little bit. I should have just called you survivors, but that's okay. It would have been the first survivors colony. Our colony ship has found a rare patch of open ground in the jungles of Decida Prime and made planetfall. The landing site is surrounded on all sides by lush vegetation. That's good. And sentry drones have been deployed to guard against predators. The ship has been permanently converted into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement, and its reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first survivor city on an alien world. A great day. I love it. And over here we have debris field. The strong gravity well of Avagamar 2 has pulled in a massive amount of space debris, which has formed a dense layer around parts of a gas giant. Most of it appears to be wreckage from a series of space battles fought in the system several millennia ago. Scavengers have already scoured the debris of valuable technologies and artifacts, but a mining station should be able to recycle the metal. Cool. All right, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and pause it there. We did start our next colony over here. It's going to take time. Obviously, it looks like it's going to take 2208, 1001. Oh, wow. It's going to take years to build this thing. That's insane. But it will get there eventually. And it's our first tropical world, 90% habitability, which is obviously very, very good. Planet size 24. Sounds pretty good. Strong magnetic field, so we do actually get a boost to a few things. I think this is going to be a good first planet for us. Anyway, I do appreciate you watching, and I do hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.